preschool and elementary school youth to learn about farm life. Kids and their parents get to hold real-life farm animals, and I love when notes are prepared by Beth or Lucy and the staff. They put in parentheses for me, chickens, geese, turkeys, rabbits, and knowing I'm from Lake County, you probably don't know what a farm animal is. That's right. And the animal shelter staff, they let me know that dogs and cats are pets that we also have. There are more than 100 learning stations, including things like making sassafras tea, learning how a sawmill works, seeing antique tractors, and most fun of all, hay rides through a cow field complete with baby calves. While led by this wonderful couple standing before you, the Pedens Farm Festival is a strong collaboration involving more than 275 volunteers over a 2-day period in May of each year. Suddenly a city council meeting is broken out in the audience. The Monroe County 4-H junior leaders are an important component of the educational process, as they are the ones who educate their younger peers through the schools. The Monroe County Farm Bureau Board of Directors is the major underwriter of the project. The Purdue Extension Service of Monroe County is responsible for the overall coordination of schools and daycares in attendance. Monroe Bank provides the food for all the volunteers. It is estimated, and this is just unbelievable, that more than 26,000 Monroe County youth have attended the Pedens Farm Festival with their families. Joe and Joyce have dedicated their lives to farming and education in Monroe County. They continue to open their farm to children and their families during the busiest time of their year, when the animals are giving birth and crops need to be put in the ground. Joe and Joyce are both extremely active in other organizations in their spare time. Joe serves as the president of the Monroe County Farm Bureau Board, and Joyce serves as women's leader for the Farm Bureau. Joe is past president of the Monroe County Fair Board and worked for more than 30 years with the Soil and Water Conservation District. The Pedens raised 2 children who continue the legacy of the Children's Farm Festival. Rachel McCarty and Philip Peden are constant figures at the Children's Farm Festival and work tirelessly in preparation for the festival, hand in hand with those many 275 volunteers. Their belief in making a difference, not only to Monroe County youth, but to their families as well, has been monumental in educating our upcoming generations on the contributions of the agricultural sector to our community. Joe and Joyce are true educators in every sense of the word. Their contributions through a lifetime of service are extraordinary. And Sherry Woodbury will now present a check for $500 to the Monroe County Extension Office to support the Children's Farm Festival. And the mayor of Bloomington, Mark Cruzan, who apparently has left, is pleased to present to you all Joe and Joyce Peden the 2010 Be More Dedicated Award.
Surprise to us. We're deeply humbled and honored to be included in such a great group of people here this evening. And we thank all of the people and you folks that have made this possible for us. You know, you can tell from my talk this is a total surprise to me. I was going to say the mayor did a good job there reading the stuff that I wrote for him. That's why it was so good, I guess. But my parents started the Children's Farm Festival, and the Extension Service asked them to if they could bring some children out in 1953. And they carried that on until my mother passed away in '75, and then my dad continued that. And then in 1988, my Joyce and I, or '86, we started it up. And when we accept this award this evening, it's really for the other people that do all the work. We try to operate like a submarine, silently under the surface. And we give the credit to all the volunteers that help do this. And as the mayor said, we have 275 people. I don't think we could get by with a single one less. We would appreciate all your prayers and support for good weather next week. The 5th and 6th is the Children's Farm Festival. And we have around 40 different stops there. And the volunteers that come, they shear sheep, they cut wooden bowls, they weave, they drive the hay rides, and the mayor mentioned we have 12 of those going all the time. We pop 200 pounds of popcorn. We have the Save a Life, the fire departments bring the Save a Life fire trailer, which the kids watch a video and then they see how to get out of a burning building. We have the state police, the conservation officers, Smokey the Bear, and we feel it's good that the children can meet with police officers and conservation officers on a good, friendly time. And we do appreciate the Monroe Bank and Mark Bradford and Dr. Ken Miller preparing the meal. So if any of you want to volunteer to help us, along with the mayor, we'll have a free lunch. It was really a great meal. I want to say that Jeff Holland had surgery and he couldn't be here this evening. But he brings 70 4-H junior leaders that are highly talented, that take the opportunity to work and share their life with other younger children that come to the festival. And when you take that, we would just like to adopt those 70 kids each year because they are such hard workers and dedicated. And they are just like the other young people here that we saw tonight. And I think that the future of Monroe County and Bloomington is in good hands, but it's in the hands of the young people that you met here tonight and the junior leaders. Do you agree with that? Appreciate the adults that come and give them their time. Many of them take their week off from work to help us set up and take down, and they give their demonstrations, and it's a wonderful time. And we get rewards from the teachers and the school bus drivers that come to the farm and said, I was here when I was a little kid. And we also want to thank the Community Foundation for making funds available for transportation this year. Let's give the Community Foundation a hand. I probably talked too long. Thank you very much for this honor tonight, and we sure appreciate it.
Congratulations to all of tonight's Be More Award nominees and recipients. And don't forget, we need all of you to gather in the stage area for additional photos and make arrangements for your WTIU interviews. Don't forget